DC man. One more. Van Morrison. Exactly. There you go.
Beautiful. You ready to move yourself?
single largest gathering of band fans. So I just want to first of all applaud you guys for turning up in Belfast from Australia, New Zealand, etc., etc. All right, so just a big round of applause just for you guys. What I'm going to do now is call out the various countries and nationalities being represented tonight by, at a very rough guess, well not a rough guess because I know to the very milli person who's here, 253 band fans. There's more expected after 9 o'clock as well. Let's go to Scotland! Right, what we're going to do now, we just want to mention these lesser territories which we actually conquered years ago. The Netherlands. Next country, USA. Right, we were hoping for Richard Gia to act as the MC for tonight. All right. Unfortunately, I did have to turn him down. Sorry, ladies. I said, Richard, we don't need you. So guys, ladies, let's welcome the new father-to-be, Ralph McLean.
It's a really magical time to be in the city with you. So my thanks to you all for coming and making this an extra special event. Very much appreciated. You know, by its very nature, fandom can be a solitary experience, a personal obsession that inevitably cuts you off from others in some ways. To be a fan of Van Morrison is clearly the opposite. Quick glance around this room, and Al's just named all the nationalities, just confirms that this is a room filled with friendship and camaraderie. And this is the rarest of things in 2015. It's actually a community. We don't have enough community. This is a genuine community, a gathering of friends, old friends and newly minted friendships as well. I can honestly say I've made some great connections with the guys in the whole sort of Van group, if you like, over the last few days. And it's just been incredible. This is a community who have come together in a shared love in the transformative power of music. Now, I genuinely believe that the music of Van Morrison is the universal language, a language that can help us through good and bad times. It can ease pain, it can soundtrack happiness, regardless of where we come from. And with, as Al said, 18 nationalities or possibly more here tonight, that almost goes without saying. And what about the music, folks? Well, the legacy as Van turns 70 tomorrow, I think, is completely unique. 5 decades spanning body of work that has embraced everything. Blues, jazz, soul, folk, all manner of roots music in all its many splendid forms. And he's created his own magical, mystical tapestry. No one come close to Van the Man. So let's have a round of applause for the big man himself. Now we've got a woman with real soul right now to kickstart our musical treats for you this evening. She's an astonishing singer, I think. You may have heard her on my Into the Music live show that we recorded in East Belfast on Tuesday. It's on the BBC iPlayer for your delectation, friends. She's from the North Coast. She's a regular on my evening radio show on the BBC as well. She's performing this evening with Dean Stevens on guitar and Kathy McKegney on piano. Please welcome the incredible Amanda St. John.
Take time to look around. watching washing all around you, too busy to see all the people in your life and all that you achieve. Sit a while and take it in, don't get caught in the race. The worry lines are showing on your
Seriously,
face.
he said to me, Alice, could you pull a few strings? I wish I could, Dad, but here's the thing, that gig is sold out. And without a doubt, before Van anchors back on this piece of turf where we have the crack, there will be a whole cast of Belfast citizens with more sway than me, asking for spare tickets to see that lyrical genius, wise man of the East, returning like a memory, to lift the sweetest fruit that ever fell from the poetry tree and hold it in an alchemy, a mastery, a feast, for ears and hearts and minds and souls with a song of home deep enough to fill every bone, every hungry vessel with warmth and chills. And what do I have? I'm a low-down hobo poet living in Wonderland, Dad. I don't really go out. I don't socialise. 1,193 friends on Facebook to disguise the fact that I'm alone most of the time. And yes, I live just a few steps from Hindford Street, and I'm making ripples with my poetry. But those tiny ripples might as well be swirling inside a tub of ice cream. And for all the Celtic king of soul could sing about fuscos and jelly roll, these days he must go
to
sailing on.
stand in my own skin and shake hands with poetic champions. And I'm sorry, Dad, I know you might be Van's biggest fan, but so is nearly every other man in East Belfast. Who, like you, listened from the beginning to the mystic breaking through. And maybe I'll not always be in this rut, just too late to get the good stuff, and maybe someday I will place in your hand front row tickets to see the man, but it is more than enough for me to find a quiet reverie, book in hand.
Because you see, I know I'm not the only one who, despite the technicalities of blood, feels like Van is a member of my family. He generously shared with me his soul when he said Coney Island was beautiful. And I was 4 years old, driving to the shore, excited to see what the big man had promised me, and he gave me and my family more than anyone could ever ask for. I'll miss that Cypress Gardens semi-detached cul-de-sac in Ballyhack. Now I'm at Terrace 24. But he takes me back on up the avenue every time. Madame George checks her tights in my mind for ladders, climbs new heights and spatters a shower of colours over my soul. As the lion growls, climbs the walls, Jackie Wilson dances in the kitchen. Van Morrison, you said it all. So Mr. Morrison, if you're listening, have a ball. And I will listen in my kitchen till my soul has fallen out of where it was before and more. I'll keep listening into the next life and those that came before. And I'll pray I'll never stray from the lion's roar. Thank you. Have a great night.
were betting, man, I would put money on and playing this next song. But just in case he doesn't, you heard it in Belfast. One more thing I want to say. One more thing I'm going to say.
I didn't think about song about
It's too late to stop now.